Thank you. Admiral, right now, obviously the U.S. is contemplating retaliatory strikes that could be in Iraq or in or around Iran or other countries. U.S. and British planes have hit targets in Yemen. U.S. forces have come under attack in multiple countries in recent weeks. All these are part of the same larger conflict. At what point would the administration consider this to be at least a small regional war?
Yeah. Well, I absolutely don't agree with your description of the same larger conflict. There's a conflict going on between Israel and Hamas.
You didn't even mention that one.
Yeah, I'm mentioning it. And we're going to make sure that we continue to get Israel the support that they need to defend themselves against a still viable threat. We were there were attacks against our troops and facilities in Iraq and Syria well before the 7th of October, certainly in the last administration as well. And as for the Houthis, they can claim all they want that this is linked to Gaza. But 2/3 of the ships that they're hitting have no connection to Israel whatsoever. So it's just not true. It's a falsehood. And we're going to continue to do what we have to do to protect that shipping. And as we did just today, if we see an opportunity to prevent a missile from getting launched, we'll take it out. We'll do what we have to do.
And on the subject of Gaza, officials with the World Health Organization, the UN World Food Program, and UNICEF are all warning that the humanitarian situation there is quickly approaching the point of being a famine, and that the decision by the U.S. and other countries to pull UNWRA funding will make the problem even worse because of UNRWA's unique capabilities in Gaza. Does the White House share these concerns, and what's the administration prepared to do to fill any gap in aid to Gaza caused by the decision to defund UNRWA?
We absolutely share the concerns about the humanitarian crisis that's in Gaza right now. Certainly we know that severe hunger is one of those issues, which is why we're working so hard to get more security assistance into the people of Gaza, which is why it's so important that these discussions that we've been having about an extended pause actually come to fruition. Because it's not just, it is primarily about getting those hostages out, of course, but it also will give you a longer opportunity to increase that aid. So absolutely we're concerned about that, no question about it. Now look, we suspended funding temporarily to UNRWA as they do this investigation. We believe it was the right thing to do to stop that funding while they investigate, and we'll see how that investigation goes. We'll see what they learn, and we'll see what accountability measures they put in place. I would remind that that it is a suspension, it is not a termination. We'll take a look at what our options are depending on how the investigation goes. And the money that was suspended, there wasn't a lot left in the allocation, and the money that was suspended was really designed more for their efforts in Jordan, not in Gaza.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.